teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Moves out of the pocket. Finally throws it deep to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Making people miss. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And here's the handoff. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Success the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play.
And this defense is all over it. Instead of giving up on this series, giving up that touchdown, they're flying around trying to protect that goal line.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he scores. Touchdown, Bears. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Brown. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. To the air, it's Jackson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On the ground, it's Berry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Nice grab. It's Berry. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Force it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Razorbacks. Way too much speed in that play.
I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Quarterback still with the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And the defense wraps him up.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? He's looking deep down the middle. And it's caught inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. Makes the grab, it's Barry. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking for some space, it's Barry. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kurt. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period.
14, Arkansas, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's going to hand this off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Finds his man. It's Barry. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, he breaks free, still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Fights through a tackle.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try here for the extra point. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. You mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Barry. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Anderson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Moves out of the pocket. It's a short completion at the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab behind the line. It's Sperry. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Dumps it down to the back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second and 10 following the incompletion. Number 37. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UCLA.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Jackson. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCLA offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got it again. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. QB keeper all the way. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Bruins churn out another first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They'll try the left side with a toss. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. He'll try a pass here. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here, lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Third down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end on a corner route. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play, strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Grab down the middle. It's Barry. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At midfield. Past the 40. At the 30. At the 20. At the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going, it's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house, touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Well, they had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Breaks through the tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Just trying to get rid of it. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. He gets loose. And the return man steps out at the 28. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And finally they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. ball deep down that right side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback dropping back. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jackson. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. And the Razorbacks line it up with 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. It off. Stretch through the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Short throw to the left, caught. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was it, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. It's a great victory.